State Auditor's Office was the focus in Augusta today in the Committee on State and Local Government. The morning began with a presentation from State Auditor Matthew Dunlap on the process and questions surrounding bills relating to the office. This comes after an audit report for the last fiscal year was recently released that showed some deficiencies in how the state handles certain federal grants. One Republican-backed piece of legislation looks to find one unified location for information on all state agencies, which would be collected by the state auditor. Dunlap testified against the bill at the public hearing.
If the legislature adopts the resolve, is it something your office can perform?
As written, no.
And why is that?
It's out of our scope as an audit function. This is a research function.
The original purpose of my bill was to make it easier for the public to see where our funds are being spent, why they're being spent, track the differences in the budgets from one year to the next.
There are 3 other bills regarding auditing before the committee. All 4 were tabled to be discussed at another time.